So today's video is going to be a little bit different from the average. We're going to go with a little bit more of a vlog style, and we're also not going to be focused on any kind of mini or micro RC car today because we've been working on those a lot lately, and I love them and we'll continue, but it's time for just a little bit of a change of pace. So I got this HPI Savage here in a trade just last week, and it is in really, really good shape. You can tell just by looking at the body. Hold on, let's pull it off. But yeah, if you look at the body here, there's a little bit of rash there on the cab, but that's pretty much it. It's in really, really great shape. If you look at the chassis and everything, I was really impressed with this, so I definitely had to get it. I've got my Ghetto Roto Start because I didn't want to pay for the Roto Start. The fuel tank is out right now, but it's only out because I had to clean it out. It had a whole bunch of gunk in there. I'm actually going to show you guys right now. So this is mixed with a degreaser too. It was thick, it was like syrup thick in there. So the motor's pretty gummed up too, but hopefully some fresh nitro and a little bit of running will get that squared away. Hopefully we won't have to take it apart, but if we do, then it'll be an interesting video indeed. But first, we gotta head to the old hobby shop and get some fuel, so we're off to the best place in the world. All right, so I think we're about ready to get it running. Here is our tank. We got a little bit of a film still in there. I couldn't really get down in there and scrape it out, so that's just gonna have to do. I've got some new fuel line that I want to use. We got some fuel tracks. This is all they had. So we still got some tuning to do. It shifts really early. I don't know when the Savage is supposed to shift, but I feel like it should get more of top speed than that. But yeah, now it runs and it idles. So at least we got that going for us. Despite not getting it to run exactly how I wanted to, I figured it would be fine to just go ahead and bash the Savage a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what it is I'm doing wrong or what's going on here, but just the performance is just a little bit erratic. Sometimes it feels right, this is what I expect it to do, and then sometimes it just kind of doesn't. In my brain, I'm kind of expecting it to perform similar to a 3.3 T-Maxx or something, and this is probably leaning a little bit more on the slow side. So it's probably a tuning thing, but it could just be the Savage is a little older, and maybe I'm expecting modern day performance out of kind of too old of a car. And it could also just be that old motor. Maybe there's air leaks or issues like that. See you later. Maybe I tightened that spur gear a little too much. Oh my gosh. All right, boys. So, hottest day of the year. I decide I'm going to go run an untested, older Nitro car, tune it on the blacktop, and then just go play with it and make a video. I've had better ideas. Today was a very hot day, and I would say my overall experience was subpar. But Yeah, I never really was able to get it running like how I wanted it to. I need to check and see how fast the Savage 25 is even supposed to be, but certainly not that slow. I imagine that there's a lot of things I needed to probably check. So we stripped the spur gear, which leads me to believe that the slipper clutch is probably okay, but maybe the clutch itself is having an issue. Also, the motor is old. I don't know how old these things are. I'm going to post it on the screen. With the Savage 25 being the second generation of the Savage, it's possible that we have some air leaks and stuff like that going on in the motor, because the more I'd lean out that high-speed needle trying to get a little more out of it, I mean, eventually we would just start stalling. So, but it was only as fast as you guys saw. So I think there's a little more in it. I just don't know what's going on. So yeah, definitely going to have to just come back to the Savage at some point. We need a new spur gear now. Definitely a lot of fun. Definitely just such a sweet platform, though. Like, the jumps we did get and the stuff we were able to do, it just soaked it up. Everything was easy, just buttery smooth for it. So, I mean, that's always cool. But, yeah, definitely going to have to do something with this. We'll check for air leaks on the motor. We might even just get it a new motor. Definitely going to need a new spur gear. Probably going to go with something metal there. And, sort of what the differences are between the 25 and maybe like these newer Savages that we have now, and maybe start updating this one, because this is a really fun little truck and I like playing with Nitro cars, but maybe not when it's like 93 degrees and maybe not, you know, I don't know, just fully untested and used. But it did run, which is cool, and it started a lot sooner than I thought it would. So happy about all that. Just definitely need to go back to the drawing board on some of these things here and get it really running right, get it updated, and it'll be fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. It was a little bit frustrating. It was a little bit hot, but you know what? That is why people prefer electric most of the time. But, you know, honestly, when Nitro's running right, everything's going well with it, you really can't replace the smell, the sound. That's the camp I live in. So, anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like this type of content, you should subscribe, because I make videos like this all the time. Not really like this, but I make RC videos every week, so definitely something to see around here. Anyway, you guys, with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.